Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden.
It's finally the season for
last time out, we found out that Teddy's grown himself an actual body, and so they've gone off. So Chie and Yukiko have gone off to try and find some more, try and find some clothes for him, and we could get to see that now. I actually really like Teddy's design here. The clothes really, I think it really does look. It kind of suits his personality. I like the option where you can pick "C'est magnifique." I love that.
Don't encourage him.
But it does kind of fit his kind of, if you like, I don't know what's the right word, the kind of flirtatious, kind of womanizing personality. Kind of suits him quite well. Although the red rose might be a bit much. Sorry. So what we're also doing today is we're going to be meeting up with Rise to try to see if she's fully recovered, and to see if she'll join the party. So, yeah, that's what we're doing in this part.
Alright, you don't need to get all mopey like that. I never said I won't forgive you.
I'm so glad. I was worried that you didn't like me anymore.
Yeah, Teddy's design is an interesting one. I think they do a pretty good job of, because like all the characters' designs are kind of,
What are you asking me for?
Well,
I don't know.
Wondering if he was your type.
The kind of, oh wait a minute.
Oh.
I love this reaction from Kanji.
What you're really asking is, will you please beat the shit out of me, Kanji?
I love, and Yosuke totally deserves that. But anyway. Sorry, my apologies. Anyway, so yeah, but as I was saying, like all the characters' designs are kind of very unique. But I don't know, Teddy's kind of feels like a bit more extra, like it's a bit more kind of otherworldly, doesn't look kind of quite right in when you compare him to all the other like main characters' like designs. I also think that it's the clothing as well. The clothing is a lot more kind of flamboyant than everybody else's. So yeah, it's kind of interesting in that regard. That he's so, that, you know, he looks so different compared to everybody else. But also he looks so different, but he also kind of looks like he fits in with the rest of the gang as well, which is kind of cool.
Think of it as a welcome back party for Teddy.
And Yosuke being uncharacteristically kind of generous, giving Kanji some money to go buy some ice cream with Teddy.
Oh, I get it. You might say differently, but you're still nice to Teddy. I'm glad Yosuke's developing into.
Yeah, Chie, you're not really. You're kind of sounding kind of sus here, love. To be honest.
What? You're worrying me, Chie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about Teddy's clothes. That's all. We didn't have the money for them, so we charged the rest to you.
So yeah. Chie does a bit of a dick move, even if Yosuke kind of deserves it a little bit. But this is kind of a dick move. She basically gets these really expensive clothes. My apologies. Gets these really expensive clothes and then charges them to Yosuke. You know, it's a bit of a dick move on her part, but there you go. And he's got a point here. They already knew that his motorcycle is knackered, so he's got literally no money after repairing it. And they still kind of charged it to him. She's really not happy. And Yosuke's kind of like, you take care of that fucking stuff. Single tear in it, and that's it. You're dead. You're done for, buddy. And yeah, Yosuke and Chie decide they're going to have a screaming match. A very quiet screaming match. By the way, I'm very impressed that my character's ice cream hasn't melted yet. It's still there. Still so solid. But there you go. Time for us to meet up with Rise to see if she's recovered.
I had a feeling you'd come.
Oh hey, it's you again.
Are you here to ingratiate yourself with Rise Kujikawa now?
The fuck you talking about? I'm just walking past like a good little boy.
Wait, you're that guy we saw with Kanji.
Precisely. I don't believe we've met since then. In fact, I don't believe...
Yes, this is where we get introduced to who this is.
My name is Naoto Shiragane.
Naoto Shiragane.
I'm investigating
Ah.
multiple murders that have occurred here.
In terms of his
Mind if I ask
character
you
and his
questions on the
like the
subject?
character
The latest
development he
victim,
goes through,
Kenshiro Muraoka. He was a teacher at the school
you know,
while
he's
I attended
actually
throughout.
one of my
So
favorite
what?
characters
The public is
to
focused on
kind
the
of
fact
see the
that he's
story,
associated with the second victim's school.
kind of, you know, to see
But in
his
truth,
personal kind of development
that's
and his
irrelevant.
personal
What
story.
intrigues
He's
me
a
is
pretty
the
interesting character.
inconsistency. This
So yeah,
Muraoka
we'll see more about him
has never appeared
later on, but
television.
for now we don't really see too
What
much.
do you make of that?
How are we supposed to know?
So
Well,
yeah,
we'll
apparently
leave it at that.
Naoto seems to know a little
For
bit
my
about
part,
this
I'd like to
stuff,
solve this case as quickly as possible. I'll be keeping an eye
and
on
apparently
you all.
he's trying to
Well
solve
then,
the case as well.
until we meet again.
And he seems to know the correlation between the TV and
Not like he completely saw
people
through
being
us. He even knew
killed.
about the TV
So yeah, he's a bit of an intelligent boy. Hi,
Oh,
Rise.
Hi. Rise-chan, are you okay now?
Good, good.
Are you all here to check up on me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a moment? There's something I want to tell you. Follow me. My grandma's
Sorry.
taking care of the shop.
So yeah, this is where we
Sure, okay.
talk to Rise and see if she will join the rest of the group. My apologies. Fuck my throat, dude. I hate it.
Yeah, I remember being at my house. When I came to, though, I was already in the other world.
Aw. Still no real information on the killer.
So yeah, same story.
Met
Pretty
this
much
weird
Rise
kid named Naoto a second ago.
kind of
Oh. He's
heard a
come
knock
to
on the
shop
door, and she
several
kind of
times.
felt
He asked me
she
a lot about the
kind
incident.
of
I didn't
went
tell him
unconscious,
anything
and
about the other world, though.
when she woke
I
up, she was in the
figured
other
it'd be
world.
his
So
turn.
yeah,
Actually, he
doesn't
asked
know
me
anything
about
else
you
about
guys
it.
Too, but I just made up some stuff. Like, they found me unconscious on the roof at Jeunesse.
Well, I guess that's close enough to the truth.
it is close enough to the truth, I suppose.
So,
What's up?
I really appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, this is where we get to see
Dude, she's so
Yosuke. Put it back in your pants.
man, it's finally the real
But
deal.
yeah,
You
this is where we
are
get to see a bit more of the
Well, I know I sounded gloomy
the
and all
real
from
Rise.
stress,
Kind
so
of, she was
I
kind of
thought you
gloomy,
might not like me that way.
but because of all the stress that she was dealing with and all that kind of shit. But now she's kind
But
of
I guess
like,
it sounds more natural this way to the public. I'm sorry. I've practically lost touch with what the normal me is like.
yeah, which is kind of what happened with her persona.
Comes naturally.
Kind of losing contact with
everyone
the
has multiple
the
sides
real
to me.
her, and that
You don't
you know
have to force yourself to
all
decide
those
I
kind of
just
sides
like
of her are kind of come from her, you
Sounds
know.
convincing when
kind of thing.
Yukiko says it.
So yeah,
Really?
but yeah, this is where we get Rise kind of being a bit more
I'm glad you're the first
upbeat
people I
and
got
kind
to
of
know
being
here.
back to her normal kind of
Oh yeah, we almost forgot your present.
back to her original self, the kind
you
of
don't
more
have to
the
take
more of the
them, but-
idol kind of side of her
Well-
popping back through. So yeah,
Senpai, would you be struggling without my help?
oh, you have no idea, my love.
I can help you
Uh.
in the world, right? With my power. So wouldn't it be better if I joined the team?
So yeah, before we're able to ask her, will you join the team? She's like, how about I just
Kinda
join the
like prove that
team
You're one of us.
so I can help you guys out.
I see. I do remember you all wearing glasses over there.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Rise's
Senpai.
glasses are
Now
more
I'm
kind
on
of
the team, too.
they're not sunglasses, I don't think. I think they're just regular glasses, and they're kind of like a very stylish, kind of chic kind of design. Kind of fits in with her
Apology also got me
personality,
high
I
starting
suppose.
Tomorrow. But I don't have any friends yet, so don't ignore me, alright?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too hard for
I
you
do owe you
to
my life, so
make friends, Rise,
No.
if I'm being honest. Leave it to me. And now courage has increased.
Wow. I didn't realize you were so cool, Senpai.
This sure is a rough
Yeah, this
time
is
to
something
transfer
else
here,
which...
though. Kidnappings,
Uh,
morons, death,
in this game, basically,
all that
she
and
just calls us
exams are soon,
Senpai the
too.
whole time. She's...
exams.
y-
Now I'm
it-
depressing
it-
myself.
I don't know, it kind of gets
If there's any chance to
annoying
cancel.
after a little while. where she keeps
They always
calling
hold
us
their rain or shine.
senpai. I don't think she calls anybody else senpai. I think she calls everybody else by their name. I guess it's just kind of like a show
Alrighty
of
then. Let's discuss the case some more tomorrow at our
care
special
and respect, I suppose. But there you go.
Yo, how's it going?
Hey, Kanji.
Dude, Teddy ate 5 topsicles. Though if you count the ones I had before, well, that makes 6. So I still win.
Jesus Christ,
No one
Kaji.
asked.
You're such a fat
We're all done
bastard.
talking already. Let's go, senpai.
Yeah.
When did you get so
Rise is basically the, if you like, she's the canon love interest, I suppose, for this game. And she's very
what grade are you
much...
So
she's very much kind of the open and
over there
flirtatious
finishing up
kind
his
of
5th topsicle.
type with our main
gonna do
character.
it?
Which,
well,
actually Chie and Yukiko
I
kind of
guess I'll
comment
take you home.
comment on it from time to time about how she's kind of so openly kind of flirty and kind of dangerous. So yeah, it's kind of funny in that
Our
regard.
top story for the night concerns the latest developments in an ongoing story.
Okay.
The serial murder case in Inaba has claimed a 3rd victim. The news
Allegedly.
shocked residents who have not seen another murder in 3 months and assumed the spree had reached its end. The
Well, I mean,
deceased taught at a
reason
local
why
high
there hadn't
school.
been anything for 3 months is
Since his
because
body
we've
was
actually,
found
you know,
arranged in a similar
been
manner
doing
as
the police's
last 2
job. But
victims.
there you go. King Moron's picture is on the news. It seems he was really he really was murdered.
Was it someone you know? He died?
Don't worry, he's a jackass teacher. No one cares. Chill. So yeah, Pick, I'm here with you to increase your understanding.
This marks the 2nd consecutive death after Miss Saki
Actually, this starts to happen a bit
where the
more now.
target was
That
involved with Yasogami High.
you know,
Mr.
that
Moro Okada is known
Nanako
for his strict teaching
starts
methods
to
and is said
have
to
more
had
of a,
constant friction with his students. The
I wouldn't
police
say
will be
understanding,
pursuing
but she
this line of
starts to
inquiry and are planning to begin a large-scale
know
investigation
and
tomorrow.
be kind
Now
of
turn
worried
to our
about
reporter at the scene for more
the
details.
the murder cases. But at this point, you know, it's at this point where she starts to become more aware of it, I suppose. So let's cheer her up with a magic trick. Oh my god.
Do it again. Do it again.
I wonder if he's using up MP when he does this. I guess not.
It moved. Hey, how did you do that?
I think this is in reaction, you know, to I like to think that this is in reaction to earlier in the game when they were talking to Adachi, and we see that you know, when Adachi does his magic trick, Nanako kind of likes it. So I kind of like the idea that our main character kind of learns magic after he sees how much Nanako likes it. So
Do not be alarmed. You are
So, yeah.
fast asleep in the real world.
So you know shit is about to go down because we've been beckoned into the Velvet Room while we're asleep.
How are things proceeding? Are you gradually drawing nearer to a solution to the mystery?
Sure. Why not?
Indeed. The fog clouding your path is thick.
Yeah, which is why this fog
The season has
outside, it's
changed,
kind of showing
Your
that
future
it's
is not
symbolic
yet
of,
closed. In
you know,
time,
you don't
a
know
path will open
what's
to you.
where you know where the end goal is at this point. You don't know who the actual murderer is at this point. So everything's kind of foggy because you don't know where the fuck your destination is at this point.
Using personas. Have you been using our services diligently?
Sorry.
The aid we will henceforth provide is an
Oh
advanced
yes,
form.
now this is where we get a new form of fusion.
I speak of the power to fuse four
Yeah, so now
or
he
more
gives us the power to
personas
fuse
at
4 or
once.
more personas
I
at
am quite
once.
certain that this will enable you to
So
create
basically
even
what this does now is it
stronger
basically opens up a lot more
power. Now, your journey will
powerful
soon reach
personas
its
at
climax.
at our
And as a
ability, because
result,
you know before we could only
any challenges
do a maximum of
which I cannot foresee at present
3 personas at once.
most interesting.
With this one, with 4, being able to fuse 4 at once now basically means that we have a bit more. We can create the higher level personas of each arcana. To fuse the ultimate personas
Yo,
of each arcana, you actually need to be able to fuse 12 together at once, and it's 12 specific ones in order to be able to fuse the most powerful persona of each thing, of each arcana.
Hey, is that stuff
But of course, before you can do that, before you can actually do that, you need to basically max out your social link rank of that particular arcana in order to get the maximum amount, in order to get the strongest persona of each arcana. So anyway, it's time to be introduced to our new homeroom teacher. This is Miss Kashiwagi. Basically, Mr. Muraoka was one kind of inappropriate teacher. Miss Kashiwagi is the complete opposite fucking side. Complete opposite end of the spectrum.
That should be enough.
Like this. Like here, she just goes, let's have a moment of silence for Mr. Muraoka. Alright, fuck that. We're done now.
As your principal said, it's times like
I actually do really like her voice. It definitely gives the right kind of vibe, I guess.
But that's what it means to become an adult, little by little.
I already can't stand her.
First King Moron and now Kashiwagi? How much
Yeah, no one kind of likes her either. She's kind of like the opposite of Mr. Muraoka, where, you know, she's the other, the opposite teacher that you fucking hate, so...
So don't get your hopes up, okay? What's so great about an idol anyway, right, class? She's just a piece
And
of
there's the craziness.
jailbait.
So, yeah, she's a bit jealous of Rosette.
Chance against Rosette. I mean, I heard Kashiwagi is on the wrong side of 40.
Don't let her hear that, dude. She'll gut you like a fish.
I bet King Moron would have been ecstatic to hear Rosette had enrolled here. Someone told me they saw him buying Rise's pinup book.
Okay, that's kind of gross.
Kind of pervy.
Thank you.
You know the hell
That is
out of
very
me.
fucking pervy.
But I feel bad that he got killed.
Well,
you know what?
no shit.
Rosette was on a striptease show.
You can still feel bad about somebody being killed.
Dude,
Oh,
that was
yes.
true. The paparazzi
And then we have this
were-
moment where
I'm
basically,
serious. But the reception
apparently
was
some of
bad.
the
When
students
was getting to the good part,
saw,
it was on that midnight channel everyone keeps
you know,
talking about.
saw on the Midnight Channel basically Rise doing her
Friggin' dense
striptease routine, which
Trust me.
basically
He
means
was dreaming.
that they potentially saw the Midnight Channel, you know, watched the Midnight Channel while we were fighting against her shadow.
Don't make any plans for this afternoon.
So, once again, that kind of brings up more questions about the Midnight Channel and what the fuck's going on with that. But there you go. We actually do get some answers.
Finals are next
Sorry.
week.
We actually do get some answers about that.
Been a while since
Now
I
that
failed
Teddy's a
these
part of the
subjects.
group. So,
Yeah.
we'll see.
If by a while you mean all the time.
Haha, so funny, Yosuke.
My scores.
But GA always has above average marks in the subjects that she doesn't fail.
I know Yukiko.
Why'd you tell him?
I know Yukiko's trying to be nice there, but it's like
Very.
she's still basically saying, "Yeah, you fail a bunch of subjects there, Chie."
Reese, John, you too.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It's just, I thought it would take me a while to make any friends at my new school.
Too bad we met under such awful
Yeah.
circumstances.
She's kind of got a ready-made friend group ready to
What do you
go.
guys think about King Moron's case? He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel even once.
If this person had been inside the TV, I would have
So
sensed
yeah,
it. My
that definitely
nose
suggests
isn't as
then that
sharp
basically
now,
he
but I
wasn't
can tell
thrown
that
into the
much.
TV world and didn't die in that
Found
way.
the body on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that crime scene was just the way it was for that
You know what?
announcer
To be
and
fair
Sophie
though,
senpai.
because Chie mentioned the fact that, oh, but it was still found on a foggy day. That information has kind of been out on the
Hope it wasn't personal.
in the news, you know what I
There's way
mean,
too
the whole
many
time.
people
So
to
it'd
read
be
King Moron's
pretty.
guts.
I wouldn't say it'd be easy to fake it, but it would be. You'd have all the information you need in order to fake somebody's, you know, a person's murder to make it look like it was one of the victim, make them look like one of the victims who went into the TV world.
For no reason, even if you've never met them before.
You sound like you speak from experience.
Well, yeah, Rise would know about that, being someone, being an idol. She probably would get a lot of people who want to cause her harm without even without even having met her.
That's gotta set off the police's alarm bells. They're not gonna leave any stones at school unturned.
You know, to be honest, somewhere deep
So,
inside...
oh yeah, that's very true. Basically, now that a teacher's died, they're probably not going... And the fact that so many of the students that go missing have been at the school, they probably are going to be going back to this place a lot to try and find out what the... Looking at the school to see what if they can turn anything up there.
And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims. I can't forgive the killer, no matter what.
Well, we'll do what we can for King Moron's sake.
So yeah, all we can do is continue on and try and stop the next. Try and find out. Well, find out what's going on. Oh shit. He's here.
You.
Hi,
There's no
Naoto.
need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
Why's that?
Apparently, the police have found a suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
So yeah, bit of a bombshell.
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator.
So yeah, a couple of bombshells here. The first is that the police have now got a suspect who they who they believe to be the victim, the murderer. And Naoto is actually a special investigator and has basically been on the investigation team. You might remember when Dojima was drunk a number of parts ago now. He was talking about them bringing in some.
Is a high schooler?
You know, they talk about bringing in this special investigator. That's Naoto. So yeah.
Why run right here and spill it?
Your game will soon reach its end. I felt I should at least let you know that. You don't deny then that you have involved yourself.
So yeah, here Naruto's a little bit of a dick. Kind of just assumes that we're all kind of just going along and playing a
I
game.
don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries. What could you possibly know?
Yeah, I kind of like this from Risa here, where she's kind of like,
playing a game here.
dude, aren't you doing the exact same fucking thing? Aren't you isn't this just a game to you, something for you to solve, which you aren't kind of personally,
We made a promise.
you know, aren't personally invested in? So he's kind of having a go at us for treating this as a game when he's kind of doing the same thing. Which I kind of like that from Risa, kind of pointing it out.
I was wondering why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect. What, did they get rid of you now that they have their man?
Yeah. So yeah, basically.
Detectives normally aren't involved with arrests.
So yeah, Naoto isn't.
Never harbor any special emotions
You know, he's
regarding a case.
basically been kicked to the curb now that they have a suspect, and he doesn't. You know, you can kind of tell here that he's not 100%.
But then, I'm accustomed to it.
He's accustomed to it, but he's not 100% happy with the situation of just being, you know, kicked to the curb now that the police have a suspect to be interrogating. So yeah. So it looks as if that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The police have a suspect, and so yeah, we just have to kind of deal with him. So you just have to leave them to deal with it.
Who knows?
So yeah, nothing we can really do at this point. But yeah, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 4 Golden. I think the next part we are pretty much going to be doing more social link stuff and more side quests as we wait for the police to interrogate their suspect. So yeah, see you next time.